Just bear with me. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. Good morning, America. I hope you're well. I had a really abysmal trading morning in the DAX. Mostly actually my own fault. I went short down here and then I moved my stop loss up, or sorry, down, and I got stopped out on this. Then I re-entered and I was 20 odd points in profit. I think it's best 30. And then I got stopped out up here. So really poor trading. Something to review. Anyway, here we go. Markets are opening now. And I am live on YouTube and Telegram. And I'm live on Divergent. Yeah, live everywhere. Cool. I want to make sure my stake size is correct. It is. So I wasn't there to trade with you yesterday, but I want to show you the yesterday's rule of 4. So rule of 4 in the Nasdaq. If I think I can do that. Oh, by the way, those of you who are listening in on Telegram, can you please change your names because you don't want scammers to contact you. Okay, just please be careful. So the rule of 4 basically states after an economic number, such as the CPI released yesterday, you count on the 5-minute chart, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and you basically want to be long above and you want to be short below. So this was in the Nasdaq, and then market opened and a big rally. Whether you would have made something of this, who knows? There was a good 100 points down to the lows. And if I look at the Dow Jones for you, let's just go back to. And again, we'll look at a 5-minute chart of Dow Jones yesterday. Then we got the news, 1, 2, 3, 4, long above. That's a bit grim. That's a bit iffy. And short below. As you can see in the Dow that would not have been a nice situation to be in. Stop loss person wasn't a lot, but it's still, I would say, 50 points. If we then look at the school run in the Dow yesterday, so I am looking at the market as well. Please stand by in the Dow, sorry, in the Nasdaq for a long position. I'm buying the Nasdaq here on a double bottom. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that twice. If we're looking at the school run yesterday, you will see the, again, I think I'm going to do this in paint. Then you got the news, and then you have the open, and this is the second bar, long above, short below. Should be down there. Okay. Gonna move my stop loss up. I'm 15 points in profit. I'm just moving my stop loss up to break even. Dow is really firing on all cylinders. Let me just look at the Nasdaq on the school run yesterday. Going over to a 15-minute chart. There's the opening bar, long above here. And short below here. There we go. Long above here. And short below. I'm going to get stopped out now, I think. Let's look at the Dow. Stopped out for 0. Stopped out for 0 in Nasdaq. It was 30 points in profit. Got 0 out of it. Shame. I would have made up for the losses earlier in the DAX. No, I've slipped half a point. Great. $261. Good entry. How annoying. There you go. Sometimes I'm thinking, you should just trade the Nasdaq on a 1 minute chart. I'm just gonna kill my charts because I wanted to adjust my time zone. Just did an adjustment on the PC. Hopefully that means that it's aligned with the actual bars. I think my PC was out by a few seconds. There we go. My software's kicked in. Oops. Stand by for a long position in the Dow. I want to be a buyer down here. Basically just trying to buy a retracement. I'm long Dow. Let me show you what that looks like. I don't actually have a 100-point stop loss. It's just what it defaults to. Looks like I'm getting a second chance here. I placed a buy order just below. Okay, filled in the DAX. NASDAQ. How many times do I have to get that wrong? Looks like my strategy of trying to buy a retracement is a little bit hit and miss. I'll be patient. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. This morning in Europe, I went through what a strong day would look like, or the aftermath of it. It's interesting to see which one actually in the FTSE came through. It wasn't really this one, certainly wasn't this one, certainly wasn't this one, wasn't this one either. It's more like this one, or even this one. I'll show you what so this is what yesterday, so I'll show you what the FTSE did do. God, I'm on the wrong side of this market. So this is what the FTSE has done today. My Dow position is not doing very well. I wanted to be a buyer down here on a retracement down here, but this is a much deeper retracement, currently a free candle retracement. Interesting to put a fib ratio on this. So we got a near double bottom in the Nasdaq. The aggressive school run calls for a long here, although a long for me at 262. I suppose I will have 20 points in profit, so it's doable. I'll do that in half size. So I placed an order to go long the Nasdaq, but I don't want to be too complacent. My Dow is really not doing very well. I'm looking at the FTSE and the DAX and see if they are in any way or form reversing. They are, but I would be a buyer of this retracement here. Look at the FTSE. I'm buying the DAX here at 20. I'm using a tight stop loss of 25 points. Let me show you this. You can see it better. Well, if it is bullish after yesterday, then it would be nice if the bulls would now show up. So my Nasdaq is 60 points offside. My Dow is 60 points offside. My Nasdaq is more or less sort of break even. And the DAX is actually just printing a bad old 15-minute candle, it would seem, with 3 minutes to go. Not sure what chart to keep up for you. I think I'll keep up the Dow. The 15-minute chart will trigger shortly. So there'll be some people who say, "Oh my God, why are you buying the DAX?" Can I just remind you that the DAX made an all-time high yesterday, so I think buying a retracement perhaps is not the worst idea in the world. And well, the markets are, in spite of my 72-week cycle, they're bullish. It could be a secondary high, that I don't know. But after yesterday's rally, I'm seriously wondering if that bull story is taking over. That is one ugly looking 15-minute candle in the DAX. Seems like everything is deciding to take a turn lower now. I am actually disturbingly close to being stopped out, and I'm really surprised by the price action in the DAX. Got a lot of overlap bars, and then all of a sudden you got this monstrous 15-minute bar. Yeah, everything is just red for me now. I'll show you my account. I'm really losing. Fuck. Wow. I think I should have been stopped out in the Dow. I think I tried to put a Fibonacci ratio on it and move my stop loss. So I think the only right thing to do is to definitely be stopped out in the Nasdaq. Sorry, in the DAX. Wow, what a shit day. I really don't understand how the stop loss came down there, but it is. I might just put my stop loss below that current low and I like to argue that you shouldn't really have a stop loss all the way down here on what was supposed to be a retracement. That retracement is long gone. I'm ashamed to say that, but I'm not averse to criticizing myself. So there you go. I lost £100 on the DAX. And my stop loss should have been 100 points in the Dow. I think I put on a Fibonacci ratio, and I think I clicked something and that actually moved the stop loss. So I'm taking the consequence of that. I'm just putting my stop loss below the current low, and I'll accept whatever happens. And there you go. DAX is back up again. Sweet. What was David Paul saying? Place your orders where the others are placing the stop loss. I feel like I'm the one who's the fool now. Well, I would like this market to rally now and have continuation from yesterday. That's what I'm betting on. Let's see what School Run says. School Run would have had the joy of this profit potential. I got an order in, which is essentially the School Run long. And the Dow, 15-minute. Well, I can't add to a losing trade, but it'd be nice to see it get above 180. And my Nasdaq is in profit. What do you know? And my add-on has triggered in the Nasdaq. I added half a size. Well, I placed my bets. I'm afraid that I didn't prepare any more material than I'd already showed you with the school run in the rule of 4. I hope that did go some way to explain. I am not doing very well position-wise. My Nasdaq is sort of teasing me. I'm long on a retracement and I'm long on an add-on. Dow is just, well, I got a stop loss down here. I should technically have been stopped out. I know that. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll keep this somewhat of a shorter session and haven't got that much to say. I am school run long in the Nasdaq and I want to be school run long too in the Dow. So there isn't a whole lot more for me to comment on. I think I'll rather just manage it on Telegram and hopefully I'll have a lovely story to share a little later on. But right now it's looking a little bleak. My original position is losing me and my add-on position is losing me. And there's really no mitigating circumstances. It just, that's it. Wasn't quite the continuation from yesterday's rally that I had hoped for. So I'm gonna sign out from here. I haven't got a whole lot more to say, except you know what my position is, and all I can do now is hope that this is still a bullish story. So I'm gonna sign out for now, and I will see you tomorrow. And I will keep my positions updated via Telegram. But so far I've read this market wrong. The market is strangely negative compared to yesterday. And especially considering that Europe was as strong as it was. That surprises me. That's usually a correlation that's worth betting on. So thanks a lot and stay strong and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.